Hi, I'm Neville Tenderly, and I'm a professional runner.
So, Neville, tell us a little bit about your fitness regime.
Well, I run every day, every single day. Partly my running is fitness-based, and partly it's my personal brand.
What's a good balanced diet for someone who runs?
Plenty of oats. If you're the kind of runner what gets a lot of chafing going on when you're running, then having a low silicate diet means you've got reduced inflammation, and I believe that also kind of aids your aerodynamical shape as well.
What kind of chafing can you get as a runner?
Well, you chafe around the legs, don't you? That's the most often place that people would chafe that you can see, and they're especially designed to prevent the chafing between the flanks. You'd get it going on about here, and after you've done maybe 15 kilometres like that, it's going to get pretty intense. Well, you can get chafing under your arms. It's basically anywhere you'd get skin-on-skin contact, anywhere where you develop friction going on. With runner's nipple, you can actually buy particular. You can buy like the little round plasters to protect your Montgomery nodules. Running for me was always something I wanted to do. I was bullied quite a lot when I was at school, so I'd run away. And when I was running, I was like, oh, I'm enjoying this, mostly because I wasn't getting beaten up, because I managed to escape. So that's how I got into running, mostly through fear. The furthest I have ever run was, well, it's a half marathon. I've not done a full one yet, but I'm working up to a full one. I did this just last year, which is neither a half nor a full, which was Bury Race the Train, where I actually raced a train from Bury to Rottenstall. It's basically the train leaves Bury, and then you leave Bury. We basically, you run against the train, and the train goes quite slowly, and if you're not a runner, you can go on the train and wave at the people who are doing it. And it goes uphill and down dale, all the way to Rottenstall, which is a little village. And then if you're too tired, you can ride the train back to Bury again.
Did you beat the train?
No.
Did anyone beat the train?
No. The train doesn't need any exercise, does it? Because it's a train.
What other types of public transport have you raced?
Well, obviously I've run for the bus, like most people have run for the bus, you know. But every now and then I'll see a cyclist, and I'll try and keep pace with a cyclist, like I'm pretending I'm Rocky, you know, and it's like Jimmy's on the bike. I don't know if his name was Jimmy or not, but you know, the old fella. I once raced against a naughty child.
Did you win?
No. I don't know him, no. So, running groups in general, they're a funny bunch, you know, because like each one's got its own personality and characteristics. There was one that I ran with in South Manchester who were a bit too much for me, and then there's one in the middle of town that I ran with, and they're just a bit too nice, really. They're a bit too nice for my liking. So, there's the social groups mainly. They're not really there for the running. They're just there for drinking and larking about. And I'm a bit too hardcore. I think I've outgrown running clubs, really. I think I'm a bit beyond that now.
Well, you've started your own running club, haven't you?
I have, yes, I have. So there's me mate, Donald, and Alan have come with us. And Alan's brought a mate of his as well. But that's enough for now, because we can only run in groups of 6.
What do you do when you're not running?
When I'm not running, I'm very busy when I'm not running. I'm busy with my social media and my fan club. I've got to manage that.
How many are in your fan club?
It's the same 5 people that go running with us.
You've got a very strange slogan I noticed on your social media. Can you tell us about that?
Neville gets the runs. Yes, that's for all the runs I've done, and I've collected a lot of them. So it's all about me getting more runs in, all the social ones. Right. So it's Neville's getting the runs.
Just there was some confusion because people had thought during a run you'd soiled yourself.
That only ever happened once. The sweat was dripping down my neck, and I relaxed my muscles just a bit too much. But that happens, you know, that happens on a run. You can't... if you ask any endurance runner, there is no marathon runner who's not soiled himself at least once who isn't serious.
I did notice that your Instagram is mostly just pictures of runners that have soiled themselves.
I hadn't noticed that, to be honest. Maybe I should go back and have a look.
Almost entirely every picture is a runner that's soiled themselves.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't upload them. It's my friend Alan that uploads them. Maybe he's just having a joke. Maybe he is. I'll have a word with Alan when I get back and see what.
Scat Alan?
Yes. Scat Alan. Do you know Scat Alan?
I mean, I wish I didn't.
We've talked to other runners groups.
Yes.
And
Oh, have you? I see. Okay.
and they've all
yes,
said
so
that
you're not just. Was how far down your list was I? Was I third or fourth? Was I?
7th.
All right. Okay. Well, this interview's taken a turn for the worse, hasn't it?
Well, they all said that they'd had to kick Scat Allen out of their group because he was only joining the runners groups on the hope that someone would soil themselves.
Well, that's news to me. I didn't know that. I thought he was being very supportive. Well, that's good to know. Thank you for letting us know about that. I shall take action immediately.
What are your top tips for someone who wants to get into running?
Just do it. Don't worry about whether you can or you can't. You know, whether you're physically capable or not, everyone can run. So just start running. Unless you've obviously got issues with your legs like you've got none, just start running. The other one is eat a healthy breakfast and then just leave it at that. Don't go having snacks in the middle of the day, and don't go carbing up. So no pasta. Number 3, you're going to get. I'll be launching a new nutritional supplement later in the year. Neville's got the runs and the chews, so you can go and get one of them, and that'll help you with your runs, with your nibbles at the same time. Well, it's been nice to talk to you, but I've got to go now. So don't forget, keep going with your runs, and remember, Neville tenderly always follows through. Goodbye now.